How's it going, everyone? It's me, Boil the Barrel here, and today I'm pretty excited because I'm going to be showcasing the new quote-unquote gravity rework. Now, it's been out for quite a while now, but I only now decided to get the permanent version because I played it with the normal version, and I did like it, and I thought since the update is still at least somewhat fresh, I might as well make a video on it. This fruit is quite popular right now, and that's kind of the reason why I wanted to make this video. Now, unfortunately, I decided to kind of rush making this video, but the main thing that I'm going to be lacking for this video is the upgrades, at least some of them. I already have 2 out of the 4 completed, but I still need, I believe, 500 mastery on it, so it's gonna take quite a while to grind. But I just wanted to get this video out because I don't want to keep you guys hanging for another like 2 weeks without any content. So yeah, I'll be posting this hopefully within the next couple of days of me recording this. But yeah, let's get straight into the showcase. Alright, so here is the first ability. It's called Singularity. You can either hold it down or you can just kind of press it. It doesn't really matter because the damage isn't that big if you just hold it down, as you can see. Overall, the damage isn't that great, but it is pretty decent AoE, especially if you just train all the enemies together. But here is Orbital Chain, and this is actually one that you probably want to hold down because the damage is way higher. So there you go. I mean, just imagine what you can do if you have like 8 enemies on you. But yeah, that's Orbital Chain. Here's Gravitational Prison. Now this AoE is much higher. As you can see, I already picked up 3 enemies. That's because the orb, it kind of just like flies around. It's actually really good AoE. The only problem that I have with it is it really throws all the enemies around after it does the main attack, and that's pretty bad if you're trying to like efficiently grind. But yeah, that's kind of a small setback. This is Asteroid Crash. Now I might be wrong, but this is the one that like gives you a cutscene if you kill a player with it. But unfortunately, since we're killing NPCs, that's not gonna happen. But yeah, that's probably the highest AoE for this fruit. Actually, I'm pretty sure it is. Now here's Shooting Star. There's actually 2 ways to use it, and one of them is to just tap it, and there you go. You have 3 asteroids coming straight at you. Pretty scary. Or you could also just hold it down. Here you go, and then you can just fly, and you can just fly around. It's not very fast, but it's not supposed to be like crazy transportation. It's just supposed to like shield you away from some pretty large AoE, especially if you're doing the raid boss. You might get kind of screwed there, but yeah. So if you press Shooting Star again, or if you press F rather again, it does throw the asteroid back. It's not really an asteroid, it's like more of a clump of land together, which is pretty cool. It actually uses like different materials depending on where you stand at. But yeah, one last thing, and this is the M1. This M1 is actually super unique. I personally really like it. So the main way, or the simplest way, is just tap. Yeah, you just tap. I wouldn't recommend doing this because it's just kind of lame. Another way to do it is to swipe. So like you just, I only worked on one enemy, but it does work on as many enemies as there are. So as you can see, you can just swipe. It's pretty satisfying to this. Now I'm not gonna lie, if the creation, the control rework was real, I feel like this would be probably what it would be, because this is very like controlling, I guess. But yeah, that's the second way to use your M1. Now, this is the last way and probably the best way to use your M1 if you're just looking for some cool effects out of it, I guess. But basically, it's dragging. So you could either just drag it like that, and it just slightly increases your swipe damage, or you could like kind of do it from the sky and then down. In which case, there's gonna be like asteroids. Probably not meteors, but they're asteroids that are gonna be falling down like that. Now, the amount of asteroids and the amount of damage that you do with your M1 all depends on your upgrade. Now, I did upgrade it twice already, so I'm gonna be getting 3 asteroids, but I'm not gonna be going over the actual upgrades in this video. As I said, it's all gonna be in the next one that I do about this video, and hopefully the next time that I make a video, the creation update is gonna be here, because yes, they did rework it, but you know, there's no upgrades for it yet. But anyway, that's besides the point. Here is the kind of thing that I really like about this fruit. So I never got to use it before the rework, but I imagine that it wasn't as good with this AoE as it is now. So it's absolutely phenomenal at grinding, and I'd highly recommend that you use this for grinding if you have it. So singularity first, then you hold them down with the orbital chain. Then I wouldn't recommend using the gravitational prison, because it does like kind of knock them all around, and it's not really I mean, the damage is fine, but I personally only use it if the enemies are already low and you just want to finish them off easily. That's like the only reason why I would ever use this. Same with the asteroid crash. Actually, it's only really good for PvP, not necessarily for grinding. That's not to say that it's like a bad ability or anything. It's just like it kind of takes a while to charge up, and well, here's it again if you ever want to see it. But yeah, it's actually like really good for grinding, if I'm being completely honest. I mean, look at this. It's really good. But yeah, it's pretty expensive, but honestly, I'd say it's worth it. It's only about $27, something like it. I'd recommend it if you're choosing a fruit. Can't say that I recommend it for new players. Buddha fruit is always going to be the go-to for new players. But if you're like already in like 3rd C, or you're finishing up 2nd C, I definitely recommend that you get this fruit permanently, because it's just absolutely great AoE. But again, nothing beats the Buddha fruit. That's always going to be the go of fruits. But yeah, that's all I have to say for this video. If you liked it, make sure to like and subscribe. I am trying to get 500 subscribers pretty soon, hopefully by the end of May. I didn't really post like anything in April, so I didn't really reach my goal of 500 in April, but that is kind of on me. But hopefully May is gonna change this. I already have. Oh, actually no, I posted a video in April. It doesn't matter. Hopefully I'll be posting a lot more. And really, what I'm hoping for is that the creation upgrade update is gonna be out in May, or like at least like very close to the end of May, because I really need something, some videos to work on. I do already have a couple in mind, so you know, make sure to stay tuned for that. But yeah, it's been Boar the Barrel, and I'll see you in the next one.